Hello and welcome back to Doctor Who Season Review, and today we're reviewing Peter Capaldi's first series as the 12th Doctor, Series 8. First up we have Deep Breath. Now, like many Doctors, this is a very fundamentally decent introduction to their Doctors. Personally, I think Deep Breath is brilliant. It's a very solid episode of the series, and it's very solid because it sets up the whole series as a whole. It sets it up, and I like the half-phased man's realization that what he is wrong, and that perhaps both of them were lying at the same time. Who knows? Overall, this story is pretty good. Next, we got Into the Dalek. It's okay. It's better. It's one of Stephen Moffat's better Dalek episodes. It's definitely better than Victory of the Daleks. It's not bland. It's not boring. It's sort of like Honey, I Shrunk the TARDIS type story. And overall, it's okay. I like Rusty, and he comes back later, but we'll get to that when we get to Capaldi's last. But first, this is fine. Next, we got Robot of Sherwood. It's decent, I guess. The villain's dumb, but it's hilariously bad. The Doctor having a sword fight with Robin Hood and using a spoon. That is funny. That is a sort of a. That is, I think, like some sort of a Capaldi-esque thing. But all in all, it's just a bit daft and dumb. Next, we got Listen. It's okay. It's one of Moffat's better ones. I like the monster, even though it's kind of not a monster. There's a whole theory around it that this is a monster that you're not supposed to look at, but it comes underneath the bed and grabs you by your foot, and it's a nice Doctor study as well on why he's scared of the dark. Don't know how that links to anything, but that'll come back up with us when we get to Jodie Whittaker. But this is alright. Next we got Time Heist. It's boring. Nothing happens. I like the android. I like the black woman, but it's just bland for me. Very, 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 very bland. And just really, really not good. Next we got the Caretaker. Now this is hilariously good. The villain, the robot thing, that's dumb and silly. Should never have been in Doctor Who ever. The banter between the Doctor and Danny Pink, it's okay. I mean, at least Clara isn't annoying in Series 8, but she will be in Series 9. Overall, the Caretaker, it's okay. Next we got Kill the Moon. Shite. Next we got The Mummy on the Orient Express. My favourite, actually. It's very good. The villain's very good. All of it is good. I really, really like the ending, and it's good to see. It's sort of an amalgamation of. It's so loosely based on drugs, like the time travel aspect of it, though. That Clara says it's like, oh, she's addicted to drugs, like she's obsessed, she can't stop, and that to me just feels a bit more interesting with their dynamic. And I really like the 12th Doctor in this episode as well. He's very good. Next we got Flatline. This is really, really good. The monsters are okay, I guess. And the Doctor's awesome speech, I'll say it here now. When you are monsters, that is the role which you seem to play. So it seems that I must play mine. The man that stops the monsters. That line is fantastic. Capaldi is very strong-handed in this episode. Even though Clara is sort of Dr. Clara, it's really, that part was really stupid. But all in all, it's pretty decent, and I like the Doctor mainly in this one, mostly. Next we got Enter the Forest of the Night. Shit. Next we got Dark Water. It's pretty decent. I like Clara, and I like the Doctor, and the reveal at the end, where it's revealed that Missy is the Master, is pretty damn cool, when it was building up to this moment since the very beginning. Like, they were promising, like, what the hell was the Promised Land and all that. And here they finally got to the Promised Land. And it's here that the Doctor figure out what's really going on. Overall, it's fine. And finally, we have Death in Heaven. It is a decent, solid ending, but it just feels a bit tacked on, and the Brigadier Cyberman and the Danny Pink Cyberman is like, it's just weird. And it's okay. All in all, Series 8 for me was decent enough. There are some flat out duds in there, like Flatline and Into the Forest of the Shite, which is also terribly, laughably bad. And overall, Series 8 for me was a solid and decent start to Capaldi. And overall, it was fine.